As I've used so many types of technologies, I found that the easiest way to share these with you is to list them and briefly comment on my experiences. Real-time message board. This was really good and it was a really good resource to use to make quick annotations to images. I used Messenger. This was an easy way to communicate to my target audience. Movely. This was a really good animator. Vlogs. This is obviously a good way to freely express. Moldlift app, that was really good for creating photo collages. WordPress, this is obviously what I'm using to upload all of my evidence for my film, so this is really useful. YouTube, that's what I use to predominantly upload all of my films. It's a really good way to share footage with other people too. Google, this is an amazing resource. I use it all the time for research and uploading pretty much everything. GoAnimate, this is such a good user-friendly animation service. It's free. MindMap app that I used was really good. It was fast and easy and modern, and I was able to embed this within my WordPress really easily. Pano app, this is really good for my location shots to get a general wide angled image of my locations. Instagram, this was really good to share ideas with my casting members of outfits that I thought they should wear. Pages, this is really good. This is like the Apple version of Microsoft Word. It's a lot more user friendly. Snapchat, this is a really amazing new app and it allows you to share images with people and share information really quickly. I use my iPhone for a lot of footage. It has a really good quality camera, so I found it really reliable. I also use my Nikon D500 and I thought it gave a really professional footage quality, and I used this with my prelim task, so I also used it for my final edit. Microsoft Word, again, this is a really good way to create Word documents and small diagrams. I used a Flip video recorder to film my shot library initially. I thought this was really good use of traditional technology, but I found that the quality of footage could be slightly unreliable. I used a screen recorder robot light app that I got from the App Store. It's really good. It was an easy way for me to capture videos, idents, completely free, and there wasn't any copyright issues. Facebook, this is an amazing way to share my final film. It was a great way to get audience feedback. iMovie, this is such a good movie editor. I use it all the time with my videos, and I find that it gives a really professional quality edge to your film, even though it costs absolutely nothing. Shazam, I use this for my prelim task to find out what the soundtrack was in the background. I also used it when I was listening to the radio in the morning to for instrumental music on Radio 4 to try and find out if I could hear any good music that I could possibly use within my film. SlideShare was really good to get information about rom-com codes and conventions, but it was also a really good way to share my PowerPoints. I use PowerPoint Online. It's free Microsoft PowerPoint app. I use Prezi. This was a really good resource to create interesting presentations. However, now WordPress has changed their rules slightly if you have a free version of WordPress, so you can't embed Prezi PowerPoints any longer. I've literally used loads of websites, but I found the ones that I'm about to list are the most influential in understanding my target audience codes and conventions in real rom-com films and helped shape my work. The websites to use was Art of the Title. I used it for my preliminary task, which was really good to get a lot of information about the creation of title sequences, the amount of thought and processes that go into it. It was just really valuable resource. I use imdb.com. This is a really good cinema filmmaking industry website. It's got loads of information about any type of film, any type of director, actors. It's a really good information resource. I use Polyvore to create a lot of my mood boards, as it had a lot of up-to-date information on it and quality images. I used IndieWire predominantly in my research. It was a really valuable website. It's also a magazine. Pearl and Dean, this is a really good audience research website. It gave me the demographic breakdown for my target audience. UK Tribes is a page from Channel 4. It's a really cool, fun page to find out more about my target audience and who I thought fitted into my target audience. Universal.com was really good for learning about my distribution company. Studio Canal was another really good website learning about my production company. Wikipedia was a good website learning about unusual facts, about rom-coms in general, type of films, type of shots. However, I did have to use my own discretion on the type of information that is uploaded. We Love Films with Passion Blogspot was a really good blogspot for getting information, nitty-gritty information about films. Rotten Tomatoes was a really good website. It gave you reviews of what people thought about films, and I used this a lot when I was thinking about the do's and don'ts to include within my rom-com film. Writerstore.com was really good for me because it helped me create an idea of how I wanted my storyline to develop within my film. Story Masters was the same sort of website. Thank you.